Well, good morning.
Good morning. And
I'm Maya Jones.
Ms. Jones, before you get started, I want to remind everyone that these presentations are 5 minutes long, and I know librarians can keep time. I know y'all can do that. Y'all are good. So just wanted to remind everyone. Thank you.
I won't hold you that long. I'm Maya Jones. I'm the branch manager at the West End Library. And I have the pleasure to inform you today that the Birmingham Public Library is one of 35 public libraries nationally that was selected to participate in the Public Library Association's Inclusive Internship Initiative grant. And it's a grant of $3,500. And the purpose of the program is to encourage young people from underrepresented groups to consider librarianship as a career and to encourage diversity within the public library systems throughout the country. I have the honor of being the mentor to Tamika Green. She's a 2018 graduate of Parker High School, and she was selected as Birmingham Public Library's intern for this program. This grant will allow us to pay our intern, and it'll provide travel to the kickoff and wrap-up events in Washington, D.C. and Chicago, Illinois. I will mentor Tamika at the West End Branch Library, and she will complete a connected learning project over the course of her summer internship. She's expected to complete her connected learning project and to present it at the wrap-up event to her peers in Chicago. She will develop job skills, practice public speaking, learn about new people in new places, and make new friends. And most of all, she'll gain an understanding of librarianship and how it fits into the community and why being a librarian is a fulfilling career option. Tamika and I have just returned from Washington, D.C. for the kickoff event, and I'll let her share more about the event in D.C.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Tamika Green, and it is my pleasure to address the Birmingham City Council about my participation in this program. I had the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. this past weekend to meet the other interns and their mentors who represent public libraries across the country. We visited the Library of Congress, both the James Madison Memorial Building and the Jefferson Building as well. This past weekend, we also went to Georgetown University and toured several monuments. We also attended several presentations and participated in group discussions. I look forward to working with Ms. Jones and the other staff at West End Library while I complete my Connecting Learning project. I also look forward to serving the library patrons in the community where I live and learning more about what is required to manage a library. Later this fall, I will present my final project in Chicago at the program's closing event.
And this is just one example of the dynamic programs that are being carried out in the 19 Birmingham Public Library locations across the city, and how the Birmingham Public Library is helping to shape workforce development in its various forms throughout the city. We need your advocacy and support so that youth throughout the city can benefit from programs such as this. Councilor Tyson, thank you for allowing us to address the council today, and we appreciate all you do for the West End Library. Thank you, Mayor Woodfin, and thank you, City Council.
And thank you.
Can I have Maya?
Good morning, Madam President, Mayor, Council. I want to thank you all, especially thank Councilor Sheila Tyson. And of course, I want to congratulate Maya. This is my first opportunity to congratulate. Of course, I'm Floyd Council. I'm the library director. Several years ago, I was Maya. As an American Library Association Spectrum Diversity Scholar, I know what it means to get mentored and to latch onto libraries and develop a career. One of my current mentors is Dr. Carla Hayden, who's the Librarian of Congress. So I hope to channel many opportunities through our neighborhood libraries through mentorship and the Spectrum Scholarship Program. We're celebrating 25 years today, this year. Tomorrow I'm going off to New Orleans to American Library Association Conference where Michelle Obama will open the conference. Viola Davis will close the conference. We will even hear from Sally Fields and so many other great women. This is really a conference that celebrates the greatness of women. I've had the honor of having 7 amazing women who mentored me in this profession. I just wanted to toss that in. I encourage our counselors to latch onto your local libraries and know that the libraries are a great source for workforce development, growing careers from within. A young person's first job can really be at the library, not necessarily McDonald's. Nothing wrong with McDonald's. My first job was Burger King. 2 days until my dad snatched me out of there and said, look, I didn't give you permission to work, but you can work in the church or the library. Just wanted to share that. Thank you all so much.
Maya, could you tell them about the library and how many people come through our library in West End?
I can tell you a monthly figure.
A monthly
It's
figure.
between 3,000 and 4,500 people visit the West End Library every month.
Did you hear that, Mayor?
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted you to know that because of the activities that we have. Tell them about the engineering program.
We received funding from Councilor Tyson, 2 neighborhood associations, West End Manor and Arlington West End. They each sponsored a week-long camp this summer. The first camp was a teens engineer camp. They learned how to program, they learned how to code, but they're programming robots, so that's a skill that they'll be able to use later in life. They're doing the coding camp this week and the last week of this month in June, and they're teaching them how to code. And there's a possibility that the instructor for the coding camp may want to come back during the school year and have that as an after-school project that she will do free of charge for us.
Okay, but this is just a few of the programs that we have, Valerie, that that's like outside of the city funding process, and that the community, when they are closed on Sundays, the parking lot is full because the community needs Wi-Fi, and so they come to the library parking lot where they can have access. So I wanted you to know that the library is open even when it's closed.
Right.
You know, in our area, and that how much the library is really utilized in West End for it to be a community library. I know everyone want to say that they library do this, but this library is very, very active, and we're also trying to make sure that we get programs and everything set up at the Titusville Library. That library is coming along very well. Also, it has a great children's program that they'll start. We do after-school care. We do after-school. They're still teaching them how to write books. The girl that come in.
That was Shonda Sparks
Yes.
Taylor. For many years, she's an author. For several years, Chandra came and mentored and tutored in writing, and we would love to have her back again if she's able to make the time.
Look at Judge back there. We have, but we're getting ready. They're getting ready. We have 3 kids that actually wrote a book. So they're getting ready to try to get it published, and I will definitely help do that. I'm just excited about what's going on in District 6. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Councilor Tyson,
Thank you
for bringing them to us.